All right, it's now official. Joe Biden just signed into law. Juneteenth is a federal holiday.
Sure.
I mean, this has been a holiday in Texas since 1980.
Yeah,
it was to commemorate during the Civil War, the North one, right? And they went down to Galveston, Texas, in the general.
Told all the slaves.
Told all the slaves you're now free.
This holiday is long overdue.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a national holiday in a red state since 1980 in Texas. This is nothing new.
It's a part of American history. It's a part of Republican history.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a holiday, a federal holiday for a dude that got on a boat, got lost, came here, and started killing everybody.
Yeah, we celebrate genocide in this country.
So if we got national federal holidays for that, I mean, it's a no-brainer. This is a part of American history.
There's no good reason to deny this bill. This is long overdue.
Yeah, it went to the House. The majority of the Republicans in the House voted for it, but 14 House Republicans voted against this.
Damn, man, they're all white, too. What a shame.
And somebody gave a statement. Chip
You
Roy,
white people are supposed to have higher IQs, right? I mean, when I look at your test, y'all right up there with the Chinese people.
No, Asian people.
Asian people. Y'all like the small ones.
Yeah. Look, that's what you should have did instead of voting against it. You should have took this time to show people the history of slavery in this country, the history of our country, to show it was the Democrats who was all about segregation in the South, Jim Crow laws, the Klan, the Democrats, the Confederate Army that lost, they later formed the Democrat Party, and they started the Klan, Jim Crow laws, segregation. They did all of that. Even though the general went down there to Texas in 1865 from the North, black people were still not free. Why don't y'all show them, illustrate this history to every citizen in this country? Abe Lincoln, a Republican president, he was assassinated because they won the Civil War by John Wilkes Booth. He wanted to keep slavery in.
Right.
So they shot and killed him, and guess what? His vice president was a Democrat.
Yeah.
Why do you think they shot and killed him?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it like this: these Democrats, they're just so much smarter. Especially the Democrats in the House, they're just smarter than you guys.
Abe Lincoln, the Emancipation of Proclamation, he signed this 2 years before 1965. I mean 1865 when the general went down to Texas. He signed it 2 years before this.
Yeah,
Republican.
I agree with you. They're gonna spin this. Identity politics. I already know that, but they're already doing that. Y'all should have just signed the bill. Now you gave them more ammunition.
Yeah.
This is to refer to white Republicans as white supremacists. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I love that they give this history lesson. And so it's Republicans who have been the saviors of America this whole time, right? These great Republicans. But what they don't tell you, again, because they call themselves conservative twins. These Republicans that we're talking about wouldn't be considered conservative Republicans. They would have been considered liberal Republicans. And the Democrats that he's talking about in the sense of the racists doing lynchings and Jim Crow and the Ku Klux Klan, these were conservative Democrats. They were Christian conservative Democrats who started the Christian conservative Ku Klux Klan. And so today, these Republicans that he's defending are Christian conservative Republicans. Well, maybe they just don't understand the truth within the history or the depths of what it is they're even talking about, because again, they're just two white men who just wouldn't know any better.
The first several black senators in this country was all Republicans. It was the Republican Party that freed black people.
The first black senators were all Republican. I forget the number.
The first black senators, they were all Republicans.
I think it was like between 9 and 12. I'm not sure how many it were, but they were black and they're Republicans.
Yeah. This was y'all's opportunity to do this.
To kill that narrative. I don't know. Maybe y'all rhinos. I don't know. Maybe y'all in cahoots. I don't know. But a lot of these Republicans, you're not thinking at all.
Yeah, damn Democrats playing chess. Y'all dumbasses playing checkers.
Man, you had to seen this coming. You had to have.
them being dumbfounded is what is so fucking hysterical, right? Like, there were black Republicans. What happened to them again, right? What happened to these black Republicans? We understand that these Christian conservative Democrats came and pushed them out. And I love that these men know half of their history. It's just interesting how they seem to continue to forget about this Christian conservative movement, and that when they signed the Southern Manifesto, right? There was this thing called the Southern Manifesto that, these Democrat Christian conservatives were upset that there was this civil rights legislation. They wrote this thing called the Southern Manifesto where they actually defected from the Democrat Party and went to the Republicans. And so, right, if you understand that the South is now dominated by the Republican Party, and it's the Christian conservative Republican Party. And so, yes, they just put on different coats. It does not matter that they call themselves Republicans, if they call themselves Democrats. What has remained the same is that they have been of European descent, that they have been of this evangelical or Christian literalism. They want to conserve, again, as stated by Marjorie Green, Anglo-Saxon traditions. This is why they could not have black senators and so on and so forth. Hopefully, these two white men will hear this message and understand a little bit more about our shared history.